students. This is Mr. Wood and my little cat. Wishing you good day here on, what is the date? The 23rd of March in the year of our Lord 2020. Things aren't going so good out there. I'm sure you know all that. I just watched Governor Whitmer's address where she's closing stuff down, but you can still get out and exercise, and you can still go to the grocery and to Walgreens, so you can hang out in the Walgreens parking lot if you need to hang out somewhere. Anyhow, Close Up. I am here to touch base with you on Close Up. Guys, I just can't see it happening, really. I'm not even sure what's going to happen with schools. I mean, they're going to talk about this soon, I'm sure, but I got an idea that school may not come back in session. That's just my own thoughts. It's got nothing to do with the school district, but I got to believe that Close Up isn't going to make it. With that in mind, I'm working on refunding your money. And I just wanted to tell you what I've gotten so far. So let me show you what I have learned. First off, my kitty won't go away. There we go. Okay, first off, this is from Close Up itself, right here. This is their website. You can go here anytime. They update on the virus. Their last update, though, was when we got out of school. Oh, wait, the 23rd. They updated today. Whoops, I'm going to have to start this thing over. I don't know. Okay, they're suspending their programs until April 24th, so we still aren't canceled. This is just an updated to me. I didn't see this. So that's the week before we go. So they've canceled up to the week before we go, so we'll see what happens. Anyhow, keep an eyeball on this spot to know for sure. I still don't think we'll make it. I really, really don't. I have been in talks with them, and I did send that's the wrong picture. That's my little one. I did send this email to the Close Up Foundation and talk to them about refunds and such. And I think that they're going to get back your money. I really do. We're lucky. We've only spent $400 a piece. A lot of schools have already spent $1,000. So our numbers invested in Close Up are low, but Close Up, I talked to our regional rep, they're having trouble getting money back from the hotels and from the transportation entities. And so until they get the money from the hotels, we can't get the money from them. And we aren't even canceled yet. So my feeling is that they will do the right thing. I still think they'll do the right thing. And that might be a full refund. It might be a partial refund or a full credit to swing you around to next year. I don't know at the moment, but I just want you to know that I am contacting the people that I need to contact in order to get that money back. So that's good. Okay. Next is our flights. Now, Delta, who we had our flights with, has been sending out updates on their changes in regards to travel. Originally, you take our tickets. They were cheap tickets, and normally with cheap tickets, they're non-refundable. You just eat it. But they can't do this in this environment. They can't just make people eat that cost, particularly when they're begging the federal government for billion dollars in bailouts. And so where they're at right now is they've turned these tickets into vouchers, which is like a gift certificate. And they've set the date on those gift certificates as the end of the year. So that's where it's at now. My guess is this may turn into just a full refund. So at the very worst, if you can see right here, they've already gone through March, April, and May. Anybody that had tickets in March, April, and May get their ticket back as a voucher or a gift certificate through the first of the year. This might swing around to 365 days. It might swing around to 2 years. It might be a pure refund. I don't know, but it's going to be better than what it normally would be. So that's good news on the $250. We've got decent news on the $400. So I think we're doing good on the refunds, and we still may go. Who knows? I just don't think we will. Finally, and I've had a couple people ask me this, I can't turn your fundraising over to you. That just isn't, that is not in my purview. We can't do that. I'll give you back a picture of my cat so that we can finish this off with my cat. I can't do that. These funds were raised with the idea of close-up in mind. So what I can do is, if you're a junior, I can pull your resources over to next year. And you can go next year if close-up is still solvent. The rest of the money would go into our close-up account, and we would be able to use it as we see fit. Hopefully close-up will make it through it. Some businesses won't. There's going to be businesses that don't survive this whole deal because a lot of people are going to lose money. And they might not make it through to the next year. Crossing my fingers on close-up being one that makes it through next year, in which case, if you go, you could carry your money over with you. And so that would be a good thing for those of you who are juniors. And also, next year we're going to go to Selma. So that's on for sure. So for juniors, you have some options. Seniors, not so much. At the end of the day, whatever happens with close-up, whatever happens with, I don't know, with Disney or with senior stuff, it just is a part of life. And there's worse things that could happen. You got to make the most of it. There was a pretty cool little article in the paper that I read in the Detroit Free Press. I'll link it with this, about a gal in the east side of the state. And you just got to roll your sleeves up and make the best of it and move forward. Also, not that I don't feel for you, I do. Although it could be good, could be bad. My prom experience was not good. I went to prom. After prom, I got dumped by Holly Christensen, and I never really recovered from that. Certainly not that summer. So this is one of those could be good, could be bad things. So that's my update on close-up. That's a good senior photo of my cat. I was thinking too, since I'm practicing all this screen capturing and Zoom and PowerPoints, I'm trying to learn these things. Since I'm doing that, I wouldn't mind throwing together an assignment. If someone's bored out of their mind, I could give a lot of extra credit for it. We could work on it together. If anybody wants to do this, I'm up for it. I'm not really good at these things yet, as you can see with this screencast, but I'm not. I'm learning, and it would help me. And I could give you tons of extra credit for when and if we come back to school. So that's an idea. Meanwhile, tune in to what Governor Whitmer's saying. She seems to be so much more in tune with reality than the president. She's getting things done at the state level. We have real problems at the federal level still. And so keep an eyeball on that. Get out and exercise. That's not a violation of the quarantine. Meditate. That's not a violation of the quarantine. Go to the store and buy food and eat food and drink water. Be mindful. Stay woke. I intend to see you soon. Drop me a line on any questions that you have at all. And once again, my little cat says hello. Ciao, ciao.